So, what is the foundation of all internet marketers? And I mean across the board. What's the number one thing that everyone needs to know? Right? You want to find out? And stick around. Hey, what's up? This is Andy, and welcome to this video. So, it begs the question, what is the foundation for all internet marketers? And you really have to dig deep and think about it, because what's something that, everyone needs in order to succeed? And if you look at it across the board and look at all the successful internet marketers, they all have something in common. And honestly, it's as much as this is gonna suck, it's you, right? It's a matter of yourself, and how well you believe in the business. Because so many times people get so caught up about the fact that it's online and that it's easy to make money and that it's it's a quick get rich quick kind of thing, that you take it for granted. Like you just jump into the business thinking that it's just going to be a couple of clicks, a push button, and you'll get rich overnight. But really, behind the scenes, it's a lot of work. And I'm not even talking about, the internet marketing itself, not like all the split testing, optimizing. Yeah, that's all part of it. But the biggest hardship, the biggest struggle is to actually, believe it within yourself. And I personally, I believe that it's the biggest factor in all internet marketing, right? For all internet marketers. Because if you don't believe it yourself, if you don't believe that, something's going to work, then you're pretty much always going to be constantly coming up with reasons why it's not going to work, right? And you can't have that mindset, right? You have to really believe in yourself. Because let's say, for example, and this, don't get me wrong, this applies to all kind of business and, all things in life as well. If you open up a business and you're thinking, okay, yeah, I'm gonna pay thousands of dollars to open up some franchise, and I don't think it's going to work. You reckon you're going to last very long? Probably not. You're going to be like, oh, this month I'm down this much. Nah, this is not going to work. I'm going to shut it down. Or, yeah, it's been a really slow month. I'll wait next month and see, if it's going to work out. If not, I'm just going to shut it down, right? If you're going to get started thinking like that, you're pretty much, running your business down the ground, right? And that's why it's so important to have a proper foundation, right? You really have to get to know, deep down in your core, why it works, right? And why you need it to work, right? It's not about, how to find the winning strategies or the secret method to, becoming a million. And it's none of that, There is no method of, paying Facebook ads, really. I mean, it's all the same. It's just a matter of, whether you're about to push through and keep on going until you get there. And that's what I believe is the biggest foundation that any internet marketer needs. Right, so so before, I end this video, you really think to yourself, how much do I believe in this business? Because if you're walking in, dabbling, and just thinking that, you're just going to give it a crack, let me tell you now, you're going to struggle immensely. And you're not going to struggle in terms of business, but you're going to struggle for yourself. You're going to struggle believing in the whole concept of making money online. And so, so if you're going to get anything away from this video, just make sure that you do believe in what you do, right? It sounds silly, but if you look at it as, all successful internet marketers, that's one thing they have in common. And that's that they believe in what they do and that it's going to happen no matter what. Like, they're going to get there. They already can paint a vision that, okay, in 10 years' time, in 5 years' time, in 1 year's time, I can already see myself, on stage and talking to a massive crowd. I'm going to be able to, pay off, all these bills, all these debt. I'll be able to take care of my family, doing this kind of business. And they really, picture themselves in that position. So somewhere deep down, you have to find that belief, right? And that's what I want to leave with you, right? That's a core foundation that I believe that it's most important. So before you actually get into any kind of methods or strategies or learning, any kind of information, really, step back and ask yourself, can you see yourself doing this? Can I see myself, making a boatload of cash from this whole industry? And if your answer is no, then this industry is probably not for you. And if your answer is yes, just dive, head in first, and just, don't worry about all the shortcomings, because the shortcomings are always going to happen, right? You're always going to have disappointments, but it's how you take it and how you, improve on it, and that's where it's going to get you. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Andy out.